Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I'd like to thank you all for welcoming us into your homes each and every Saturday night. Tonight is a very special night for us and for you. We have with us tonight a very young man that has taken his talent out of the area and taken it all the way to a place called The Voice. You may know who I'm talking about. We're happy to have him with us. We're honored that he has a few extra minutes in his very busy schedule to come here. So please help me welcome into your living room, Braiden Sunshine.
Thanks. All right, so I guess I'm gonna do a couple of songs for you guys. So I'm gonna start off with the song that I actually did for my blind audition, and there's an interesting story behind this. My dad told me my favorite band of all time is Blues Traveler, and they have been since I was like 6. So my dad told me when you audition, you might be able to meet them if they see this audition tape. And I thought about it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I chose Mountains Win Again as my audition song, and sure enough, they saw the tape, and a little while later, they flew me out to Las Vegas, and we did a show together before the live. So that was crazy for me, because being able to play my favorite songs since I was like 6 with the band that wrote them, and looking to my left and seeing the lead singer of the band next to me, it was crazy for me. So, but enough about that. The song is called Mountains Win Again, and here goes. As soon as I adjust the mic. Got it. All right. I pick up my smile and put it in my pocket, hold it for a while. Try not to have to drop it, man, or not to cry. So how am I to stop it? Keep it all inside. Don't show how much you rock to. Ooh, can you feel the same? Yeah, you gotta love the pain. Ooh, and it looks like rain again. Ooh, I feel it coming down. The mountains win again. Oh, the mountains win again. Dreams we dream at night were never meant to come to life. I can't understand the way she pulled away her hand this time in my life. I was hurt enough to care, I guess. From now on, I'll be careful what I share. Oh, can you feel the same? Yeah, you gotta love the pain. Ooh, and it looks like rain again. Ooh, mountains win again. Oh, the mountains win again. Oh, a pocket is no place for a smile anyway. Someday I will find that love again will blow my mind. Maybe it will be the love they got away from me. Is there a line to write that can make me cry tonight? Can you feel the same? Oh, you gotta love mountains win again. Oh, the mountains win again. Oh, the mountains win again. All right. What's next? All right. So there's this song that I recently learned that I really like. Oh, and sorry if I sound a bit hoarse. I'm a bit sick recently, but I recently learned this John Mayer tune that I really like. It's called Gravity. So I've been learning it with the band, and everybody really likes it because it's a lot of fun to do. So I'll do a little bit of a broken down version of it for you because the whole band's not here. But here it goes. Gravity is working against me. And oh, gravity, well, he wants to bring me down. Oh, I'll never know what makes this man with all the love that his heart can stand. You dream of ways to throw it all away. Oh, gravity is working against me. Oh, gravity, well, he wants to bring me down. Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good, and can't sustain like I want to have good. Well, it's wanting more, it's gonna send me to my knees. Oh, gravity, stay the hell away from me. And oh, gravity, oh, well, it wants to bring me down. Come on, keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. Just keep us where the light is. Oh, keep me where the light is. Oh, keep me where the light is. Keep me where the light is. Oh, oh, keep me where the light is. Oh, oh, gravity, oh, is working against me. Oh, oh, gravity, oh, it wants to bring me down. Oh, I'll never know what makes this man with all the love that his heart can stand. You dream of ways you can throw it all away. Oh, gravity, oh. That one's fun. Ow, my hand. Okay, that one's actually a lot of fun. I get to do the little riffs that I started learning. What's next? Stevie Wonder. Yes, that. So there's a Stevie Wonder tune that I've loved for a long time. I didn't quite learn it the way the internet tells me. I just kind of learned it on my own. So I hope you like it. It's Superstition. Actually, fun fact, last time I played this in front of a big crowd, it was at the Oakdale. It was sold out, 4,000 people, and my string broke in the middle of the song. The low E string, the bass, the song relies on a bass line, right? And this string broke in the middle of the song, so I was just like, oh, okay, we're gonna do this anyway. So it was interesting, but it's a good thing I had a backup. Anyway, I'm gonna sing now. Very superstitious writings on the wall. Very superstitious, ladder's about to fall. 13 with old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. There it goes again. Good things in your past. That's a different one. God, this guitar is awful. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Read me the problem. You better do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't wanna save me. Sad is my song. Oh, when you believe in things, all right. Oh, that you don't understand and then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. Very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 13 without baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in your past. Oh, when you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. Okay. You know what? We probably should take that song off.
Switching up, while Braiden is switching up his guitar and straps and everything, I just want to remind you all, the Whaley Awards are up for voting. You can go to www.imfest.org/THE-Whaleys, WHALIES-2016, and vote for all your favorites. Everything from rap to hip hop to most popular TV show. No, we're in a different category, but you can vote for your favorite DJs, all that good stuff. Once again, that's www.imfest.org/the-Whaleys-2016. And I think Braiden's ready to pick it back up again. Are you ready there?
I think so.
Good. Always a backup guitar.
Yeah, that guitar, every time I think that guitar just hates that song. Every time I do it, either a string breaks, it attacked me. I don't think you can see it, but
No
it
bleeding
ate
on
me.
set.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll just stop it with my mind. So superstition, what can we do to follow that one up? My set list is right here. Okay, so I'm not texting, I swear. I have a set list on my phone. It's high tech now. Okay, so would you like to hear my favorite song of all time? You know what it is.
Absolutely.
You know what it is.
I do.
Okay. I did 2 schools today, and every time they were like, "Oh, this is a cool song," while the regular part of the song was going, and then when it got to the fast part of the song, everybody was just like, "Oh, wow, that's different," and it's like, "Oh, cool, that's cool." So all right, hopefully this one stays intact. All right, here we go. This one is another Blues Traveler song, which was crazy for me because this is my favorite song of all time, and I got to sing it with them. Got to sing it with Blues Traveler, and that was the experience of a lifetime for me. So here goes. This one's called Hook. Doesn't matter what I say, yeah, as long as I say with inflection that makes you feel that I kind of, yeah. Some little truth of love's inflection, but I've seen nothing so far. I can keep it up as long as it takes, and it don't matter who you are. If I'm doing my job, it's always off that breaks, because the hope brings you back. I ain't telling you no lies. The hook brings you back. All that you can rely. There is something missed. I ain't being insincere. In fact, I don't mean any of this. Still, my confession draws you near. To confuse the issue, I'll refer to familiar heroes from long ago. No matter how much beat louder, made the band refuse to grow. Is that the hope brings you back? I ain't telling you no lies. The hook brings you back. Oh, that you can rely. It's good, and if you're into the rebellion, we desperate where else you win, and then begin to see what's shown to me. This MTV is not for free, it's so busy, it's killing me. So desperately I sing to the of love. So, but also it ain't been for yourself. And I can't keep these feelings on the shelf. I've tried, well, in fact I lied. Might be financial suicide, but I've got 2 months pride inside to hide. I'll slide, choose I decide, and let it run till I die. And only then shall I abide this side of catchy little tunes and 15-minute ditties. I'm gonna bust your balloons, I'm gonna burn all of your cities to the ground. I'm bound, I wanna mess around unless I play. Hey, I will go on all day, and when I say gotta pray, and that's really all this was. when I'm feeling stuck and need a back, I don't rely on luck because the hope brings you back. I ain't telling you no lies. The hook brings you back. Oh, that you can rely. That's a mouthful. And ow, my hand really hurts. So when I was out there in Las Vegas with Blues Traveler, the lead singer John Popper gave me some advice. He said that he didn't say that. He said that to make it in this business, you had to write your own music. And I kind of took that to heart. And there's a couple of songs that I wanted to play that, ow, my wrist. By the way, I broke it a while ago, and it's just lasting damage. But he said, write your own music. And I took that to heart, and I came home and I wrote a bunch of songs. And there's a couple I want to play for you. One that's released and one that's unreleased. So, first one I'm going to do is the one that came out a few weeks ago. I wrote it in California with a couple of friends of mine. We were doing a private event at a vineyard, and my friend came to me. He's like, we should write a song, because this is absolutely gorgeous. We can't not write a song about this place. I'm like, sure. So we're halfway through a song, and then I have this idea. This fully formed song just runs through my head. And I'm like, dude, can we try this real quick? He's like, I'm in the middle of a thought, but can you get back to it? And I'm like, I'm going to forget. So we split off, and he finished that song, and I went off and wrote this song. And I hope you like it. It's called Place for Me. Sometimes I get the feeling that someone's watching me. Is it me or someone else? Think I might be crazy. When I look out at the landscape, I see a sea of green. And then I wonder to myself, where's the place for me? And I wonder where I'm gonna go, and I wonder what I'm gonna be. Well, I guess I'll never know. Gotta find the place for me. Oh. When I go into the city, I feel so overwhelmed. When I go out in the country, I feel all by myself. Oh, and what I'd really like to find is a place where I don't feel alone. Oh, I gotta follow my own freedoms and take the path that leads me home. Oh, and I wonder where I'm gonna go. And I wonder what I'm gonna be, yeah. Well, I guess I'll never know. Gotta find the place for me. Gotta find the place for me. And I wonder where I'm gonna go. I wonder what I'm gonna be, yeah. Gotta find the place for me. All right. Oh, can I do one more before that? Yes. Okay. There's one song that I recently wrote. It's kind of an odd way that I wrote it, but for some reason, when I write songs, I have no idea why. I can't just sit down. Yeah. I can't just sit down and write a song. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. But sometimes just in the middle of something, like one time I was having a meeting with my manager and a friend of mine, and all of a sudden I'm like, guys, I'm so sorry, I gotta go. And I went and wrote a song. That's not what happened with this one. With this one, I was in the middle of reading a forensics report, a police report for forensics class, and it said something about the New York State Police, right? And then as soon as I read that line, the first line of this song came, in the same rhythm, in the same chords, everything, same melody, and I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be a song, I gotta write it. So I took a break, took about 45 minutes and wrote and finished this song. And I actually wrote like 2 more songs after that, but those ones aren't done yet. So, I don't know what this is, but this next one is called Wanted Man. And I have to tune it down for a second.
You know, that song gets played on my show. Every single musician plays that song on my show.
Oh, this
the
one?
Tune-up song. The tuning song? Yeah, the tuning song. Every musician plays it on my show.
Well, see, normally I'd have
Very
another
famous.
guitar, but I broke the last one.
That's okay. We'll forgive you.
All right, so this is a bit different than the style of music I normally do, but I had to. I love it. So this one's called Wanted Man. Gotta get out, gotta get away from the New York State Police. There's a man with a gun and he's out on the run, and I love that man is me. Can't believe that they're already on me. 5 days since I got released. I don't wanna go back, but I know that I'm had. Come on, please just let me be. Oh. Pull into a bar cause I know that I'm starved and I gotta get something to eat. Gonna order a ham cause I'm out on a limb, I gotta rest my aching feet. Then I look up and see what I can't believe, that's my face on a TV screen. Say there's a wanted man and he's driving a Stang and everyone sees that man is me. You must be mistaken, cause I'm not the man you've seen. But he doesn't believe me and he's trying to keep me for my light goes green. Cause I'm a wanted man and I'm out on the run. Yes, I'm a wanted man. I gotta pay for what I've done. I run out of the bar, jump into my car, and I light up the tires and leave. Come on, please don't be mad, I didn't pay for what I had, but you gotta understand me. Driving down the road with a man on my toes, and I'm running for all to see. Going down the line, trying to leave them behind, but they won't stop till I'm not free. You must be mistaken, cause I'm not the man you've seen. But he doesn't believe me and he's trying to keep me, for my light goes green. Light goes green. Oh, cause I'm a wanted man and I'm out on the run. Yes, I'm a wanted man. Oh, I gotta pay for what I've done. Yes, I'm a wanted man. Oh, you gotta understand that I'm a wanted man. Oh, oh. Come on and catch me if you can. I gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. Gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. Gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. I gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. Cause I'm a wanted man and I'm out on the run. Yes, I'm a wanted man. Oh, I gotta pay for what I've done. 'cause I'm a wanted man. Oh, you gotta understand that I'm a wanted man. Oh, come on and catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Okay, that was a bit out of the normal of what I normally do, and I think I just took most of the skin off of my fingers because I dropped my guitar pick. But that was fun. Okay, so I just want to take a second to thank everybody out there who watches and everybody who supported me in the past. I just want to thank you guys, because honestly, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. Honestly, personally, I never thought it possible to be able to get to where I did, especially on a nationwide show. And the fact that so many people stood behind me and supported me and got me through that it's amazing to me. I mean, it's crazy, it blows my mind. And I just want to thank you guys so much for that. And I need to ask for your continued support, because it's a really hard thing to get into this industry. And I may have a little bit of an advantage over some others, but it's still extremely hard, and I need all the help I can get. So I have all my music on iTunes, and definitely come out to see a show every once in a while, because I can't wait to see you guys. And also, I just wanted to add in, there was one song I did on the show that many people questioned me about, especially the coaches. They're like, why would you pick that song? And I'm like, I really like the song, and I feel like I could pull it off, and I've always wanted to try this kind of a style. And they said, okay, whatever you say. But they really didn't think I could. Well, I shouldn't say that. They thought I could, but they thought it was a risky decision to pick the song I did. And that turned out to be my biggest song, my biggest hit on that show. And that song was a Michael Bublé version of Feeling Good. And I actually have a track of it. It's not the full track, but it's a 90-second track from the one that I did on the show. So I hope I can do that real quick. Let me take the guitar off real quick. And try not to break this one. That's good. All right, so, ready? Here we go. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Oh, who for me? Oh. Stars when they shine, you know how I feel, don't you know? The scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Oh, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. That one's fun. All right. Okay, so somebody asked me today what my biggest fear was, and it's not performing in front of people, although it used to be. I swear, I used to stand like a statue like this, like, ooh, and sing like that.
Talk about
And
that.
I'm a bit more free now. I'm not run around the stage as much, but I'm a bit freer and I'm a bit more comfortable. But my biggest fear in music to date is original music, because when you're playing a cover, it's proven. Other people have heard it. Other people like it, and you're just doing your rendition of it. But when you're playing your own original music, it's scary. Nobody's ever heard it, and I'm always afraid of what people are going to say. But so far, it's been pretty good opinions, which thank you guys so much about again. So I have one more song that I wrote. I wrote it with my dad, and he wrote the lyrics, I wrote the song. And it's about, we live in an absolutely beautiful place. We live close to a lake, and we always go down and hang out with a bunch of friends by the campfire and sing songs. That's where I learned most of the first songs that I ever sang. So we wrote a song about it. And let me get my guitar and play it for you. All right. So this song is called, oh, it's still tuned down. It's this song again, the tuning song. Perfect. All right. So this next song is called Hope That It Won't End. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I just know it's gonna work out right. Sitting here, kicking back with my friends, thinking about the good life, hope that it won't end. I don't know just where I'll go, I'm not sure yet, I need to know. And I don't know what I'll find, I guess I'll find out in all good time. Just sitting here, kicking back with my friends, hope that it won't end. Hope that it won't end. By the campfire, down there by the lake. I don't know why we're doing it, guess it's just for heaven's sake. Don't know where I'm going, I just know where I've been. But we're together and we got time, and to waste it be a sin. I don't know just where I'll go, not sure yet, I need to know. And I don't know what I'll find, guess I'll find out in all good time. Just sitting here, kicking back with my friends, hope that it won't end. Hope that it won't end. I guess eventually I'll have to get myself in gear, but I won't let out the clutch. 'Cause the truth is that when you're around, there's no fear. I'll just take the present, I don't care about the future all that much. One thing that's for certain, the time keeps flowing by. Sometimes moves so slowly and it sometimes seems to fly. One thing that I'm sure of, future's open wide. We are young, life is long, and time is on our side. I don't know just where I'll go, not sure yet, I need to know. And I don't know what I'll find, guess I'll find out in all good time. Just sitting here, kicking back with my friends, hope that it won't end. Hope that it won't end. Oh, 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 I hope that it won't end. Thanks. Okay. Wait, are we doing? Okay. I just want to take another second to thank awesome supporters who've supported me since the beginning. There's a bunch of restaurants on Bank Street. I mean, it'll take me an hour to name them all because there's so many who have helped me. But one of the people who's supported me since I started has been Grandma Dot. She really has. Brought us on the radio show a bunch of times, played our original music when it first came out. It's been absolutely amazing having her. So, and the next song she actually asked us to give her a recording of, so she could use it for her show. But for right now, I'm just gonna dedicate this one to her. So this is the last song I did on the show, and personally, that one was one of my favorites. So let me put this down, and we can get started. All right, so this next one is, oh, don't cry that much. This next one's called Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. Since grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we know there's days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. He saved me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
And that's that.
Why don't you come sit and chat with us?
All right.
While I dry my face. So that song happen to be the one song that sold more than any other song that you recorded?
That one sold more, yeah. It stayed on the Billboard charts for 10 weeks after the show ended.
Isn't that amazing?
So that was crazy.
I think that speaks volumes about what's going on in this world and how much we need the grace that God so freely gives us. But Braiden, what a ride you've had. What a ride you've had.
It's been
I
fun.
remember when you were just a little squirt ball about this tall and you you didn't even really want to be on stage. You really wanted to just play video games. Do you remember that?
I do.
Go ahead.
I remember that. The thing is, back then, I only thought of what I didn't, it's hard to explain. What I did was I just kind of said the words in tone. I didn't really get into the songs that I sang. But as I got older, I started to realize what I was doing and how lucky I was to be in the spot that I was. And I started to really get into the music. And I'm still not the biggest fan of the behind-the-scenes stuff, because
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, it is, but when you finally get to that stage and you start singing and you can connect with the crowd, that's what's fun for me.
There are some wonderful gifts that come with having done the work that you've done so far, though. You have a new car.
I do. I love that car.
Tell us a little bit about your car. Because I like talking about things that people don't know about.
Oh, I love this thing.
What is it?
It's a 1959 Plymouth Belvedere.
Woohoo!
So if anybody has ever seen the movie Christine, it's a year newer than that car. So that was a 58. This is a 59, but they look almost exactly the same.
And it's red.
It's in the same red color with the white top. It's a two-door.
Yeah.
So there weren't as many of those around. So that's really good. But the thing is, when I got it, the sides were rusted about that far up. So we just got all that redone, and now we just got to sand it down and paint it.
You and your dad.
Yeah.
What a nice project for you and your dad to be working on.
So it's getting there. It needs brakes and heater core and a seatbelts, because Mom won't let me drive it without seatbelts.
Good. Good for her.
Brakes, heater core, seatbelts, alternator, paint. So 5 things.
go.
We're almost there. We're getting close.
Nice. And now you have your permit now, so you're working on getting your driver's license.
That's true.
That's scary.
I love
When
it.
when you get your driver's license, let us all know. We'll stay on the sidewalks. You can have the road. We'll stay on the sidewalks. It will just be an easy thing. So in writing music now, you say that music comes and you write it. There's a lot of writers like that, you know. You're not the only one that just all of a sudden has to write down a song.
You know, my friend, I met him at Ethan's house. His name is Will DeSole. He told me something years ago. I was probably 11 when he told me this. But he told me the way he writes songs is he calls it the muse. Visits him and it's a song.
I agree.
And the more often you write songs, the more often that happens. And that's, I don't quite use that exact metaphor, but I guess in a way that's true, because I can't just sit down and strum out some chords and write a song just whenever I want to. It just doesn't work like that for me.
I think that it will come more and more often as you do practice that trade. It's definitely something that you have to work at. You have had the opportunity now to perform with some of the biggest stars in the industry.
This is true.
Tell us a little bit how it felt to be in that position at such a young age, because you were the youngest person on the show at that point, weren't you?
I'm still the youngest person. Well, I'm not on the show, but I'm the youngest person who's ever been on the show, and that was intimidating to me, because I personally didn't think that I could even make it past the open calls. I did, but being the youngest, I thought I definitely had a large disadvantage.
Right.
Considering my experience level compared to some of the other people on the shows, and it was scary. But I decided before we went up that if I get on the show and when we work with the celebrities, I'm going to work with them as a teacher, not take 15 minutes of my 45 minutes away trying
to gush over them.
Yeah, And I tried to do that as much as I possibly could because we only have a limited amount of time with them.
Right.
And I wanted to get as much out of that as I could.
Who was?
'Cause I had no idea how long I
I
was
don't
going
know
to
if
stay.
this is. I don't know if this is a legal question, but it's a question, and it's coming from the interviewer. Who was your favorite person to work with while you were on The Voice? Who was it that gave you the most inspiration and actually taught you something bigger than anybody else?
There's a lot of people who work on the show.
Right.
There's a behind-the-scenes vocal coach, Treylani. She's absolutely amazing. She's taught me so much. There's the celebrity guests, like Selena Gomez was there and Rihanna was there.
Yeah.
And then there's your actual coach, and my coach is Gwen. Gwen taught me a lot of things, like just don't be afraid of what people are going to say. Just do what you feel.
Yeah.
And that was a really big thing. But then
She's a brave woman.
She is. But Treylani helped me figure out my voice, my what I can do a bit more solidly. Because I had walked in there knowing I can do certain things, but I didn't quite know the extent of what I can physically do.
Right.
And she helped me explore that a little bit more. I think I still have a lot more to bring to the table. I just don't know what it is. And as I continue to sing, I'll figure it out. And I probably won't figure it out by the time I'm 60, but I'll have a lot more to bring to the table, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. So do you think that now your career this is what you want to do?
Well, I sure don't want to work at McDonald's.
Oh my goodness.
I'd like to end up doing this for a career. I have the privilege now to be able to call this a job.
Right.
Because it's what I do for, I can't say a living because I don't live on my own.
Right.
But it's as close to a living as I can get as a 16-year-old. And I love the fact that I can do that. And I'm trying as hard as I can right now to use this time as a launch pad, but so that by the time I'm an adult, I can live off of it. Because that would be, I can't explain to you, how many people in this world get to do what they love for a job?
Well, you recently got to play with someone who says that they've never had to actually work for a living, that they've always...
Copley, yeah.
Al Copley has never had to work for a living. He's always played the piano to make a living. So it can happen. And I think that the more passionate you are about what you do and the more you love what you do, the more it becomes what will provide for you. My grandma always told me, now that I'm the grandma, I can pass this on to other people. Grandma always said to me, follow your heart and the money will follow that. And it's not about the money. It's about what's in your heart. And when I see you singing twice today, now you already know that I get all teary, blah, 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 but twice you reduced me to a blubbering mess of tears. Amazing Grace is tattooed up my back.
Really?
Because it's the song. But when you did your Michael Bublé song, I remember sitting on the couch watching the show, and now we have to go. So he gave me 5. I have to let you go. You have to take us out with the song.
All right.
I'm so sorry. You'll come back. You'll come back. You've got songs coming out. Check iTunes. Where else do you find them?
iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music. It's on basically any store. Should I look at the camera for this? It's on basically any store you can do, because we've been on the website and said all stores.
Look for Braiden Sunshine. Take us out with a song. Whatever you want. Just go play your guitar and take us out with a song.
Oh, let me just rip that off.
Yep, you're good. You're good.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear? And while he's going back to the guitar, let me remind you that you can absolutely go vote for all your favorites in the Whaley Awards at imfest.org/the-Whaleys-2016, and you can vote for all your favorites, and that includes DJ of the Year, best series, music series, best hip hop, best rap. And now Braiden's going to sing or play or something. Bye-bye until next week. God bless and have a really great week.
All right. So by this time, you probably know I like Blues Traveler. Yes? I love it. So here goes.
Oh, once upon a midnight dreary woke with something in my head. I couldn't escape the memory of a phone call and of what you said. And like a game show contestant with a parting gift, I could not believe my eyes when I saw through the voice of a trusted friend who used to humor me and tell me lies. Yeah, humor me and tell me lies. All I do say I don't mind. As we seek, so shall we find. And when you're feeling up, and I'll still be here. Now without a certain degree of fear, oh, what will be? You and me, I still can't see things, hope, believe, but oh, why you wanna get me running around here? This surefire way to speed things up, when all it does is slow hold me down, shake me in my confidence. Not a great many things, but I've been there, I can see it cower like a nervous magician waiting in the wings. All the bad play where the heroes are right. Nobody thinks or expects too much. Hollywood's calling for the movie rights, singing, hey baby, let's keep in touch. Hey baby, let's keep in touch. But I was born out of touch, I want you to reach me. Show me all the things no one else can see. So watch out, we'll be combined and well. Soon if we're lucky, we'd be unable to tell what's yours and mine. The fishing's fine and it doesn't have to rhyme, so don't you be blind, but oh, why you wanna give me a run around here? This sure